Hello everybody, I hope that you're all doing very well. Okay, so this is just an overview video today. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video and I'm going to break down the compensation plan, and then after that we're going to go on and I'm sure the day after I might be doing a release video for our video platform. I might even give you a very brief sneak peek now, so just bear with me a second. Alright guys, I've cut out all of the information of which on the site so that you won't be going to it quite yet until it's ready, but this just shows it's live, guys. Okay, a quick little video about one of my favourite footballers, Messi, as it says.
I'm definitely thinking of. So I think he's still the best player in the world. Doesn't matter if he's not in the Champions League final.
Yeah, in his moments he's unstoppable. Obviously, we couldn't defend the free kick. What a strike! I knew before that Lionel is a world-class player, and now I saw it again. I'm not too surprised, to be honest.
Okay, guys, that is actually from. It's an uploaded video on our very own video platform, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go into it in a lot more depth later on, but you can actually make money from growing your own community, your own subscribers list. If you're giving out content, if you want to run courses, anything like that, you can actually charge for specific videos and things like that as well. Obviously, you can make money on the monetizing side, so by having ads on your from having ads across your videos as well. Guys, it's really powerful, to be honest. I'm massively impressed with what all of the developers and everything have come up with. I love it. I'm like a little school child at the minute watching it. You know, our good friend John Mattia, a very valuable part of the team as well. He's actually going to be taking on and running that project as well. And we are going to be, over the next couple of days, we're going to be looking at taking in a few people to be running that alongside him as well. So if you're interested in that, obviously do comment below if you have any interest. But guys, right now I'm just going to cover my passive trades, right, and what it is and kind of why I'm going on and talking about all these other things as well. So if you haven't ever watched before, guys, welcome to my passive trades. Very simple concept. We sell advertising bundles. Off of the back end of the advertising bundles, it opens up a cashback program. Okay, so all the funds that essentially come into the company uses that to generate more profits. That's done via all of our different income streams, which is trading and all of our other business models as well. We'll touch on a lot of the other business models very briefly, but so the profit that comes in from all of the purchases, we use that, generate profit. That profit is then shared out amongst all of the users every week on a Wednesday. Some of the things that we actually have for this, guys, just to name a few, is our own centralized exchange. We also have the development work, which gives us 50% of the profits on another exchange as well. We have our own blockchain, the Eureka blockchain. We have our own global advertising portal, of which is called Eureka Move. We have our own social media platform, of which is called Chatterbox. We have our own, as obviously I just shown as well with the excitement, a video platform that's coming out over the next few days as well. We also own shares in multiple different companies, smaller businesses, and we have our own trading team. Okay, so they do trade a bit of forex, but they do primarily trade in crypto. So if you're interested in being able to earn off of the back end of an opportunity passively, okay, where everything is essentially done for you and all these businesses are set up and all of them are running, then this is the place for you to be if you want to make sustainable online passive income, guys. Okay, especially with what's going on in the world now, it is incredibly important to have a second income stream, if not a primary first. So that's me there, and if you look at this video, it will go through and explain in a large amount of detail as to what actually my passive trades is all about. This week's commission run, guys, was 1.7%, okay, or just under 1.7% for the week. That's the profit that's accumulated. Remember, those the cashback program off of each pack does not expire. Okay, so it's 1.7%. With what's going on in the world and everything at the minute, I think that's very, very, very good. Of course, there'll be times when that can be considerably more. Equally though, there may be some times where it be a bit less. Our personal target and our expectation is 125% per year with 20% growth year on year, to give you a bit of an understanding. As it says here, guys, and this is the video I'm going to do tomorrow, and I'm going to show exactly just how strong and powerful this is, just on the power of 4. Okay, so that's if you bring in 4, it brings in 4, it brings in 4, etc., etc. Okay, how doing it yourself and then supporting your team to do the same thing, how that can actually all come together and create a very nice income. And if you build it up over even a small amount of time, 3 to 6 months, how you can actually completely set yourself free from financial requirements, really, guys. Okay, so obviously that means whether you're looking to replace an income through a job or something like that, you know, whatever reason it is that you want to have it for as well. So whether if you have kids like myself, that's always been my driving force, to be at home with my kids, or whether you want to travel or be able to do what you want when you want, you know, that's exactly kind of the backbone of what we're doing, guys. Okay, it's not to create a shiny object, it's to create something that's structurally sound, proper, sustainable, and obviously built for the long term, and continuous growth as well, I will add. Trading school, we also have a trading school, guys, okay, where it's an educational product where you can actually learn how to trade as well. So you get advertising, which is a core function for success online anyway, and on top of that, everything else that we've just discussed. Now I'm going to jump across. I touched on our blockchain, guys. Eureka blockchain. Okay, Eureka blockchain, or Eureka the coin, will be listed on HitBTC over the next few days. We have had confirmation today that the expected date, obviously this is prone to change, maybe a couple of days on either side, but the technical work has now been completed for the listing up on HitBTC. HitBTC is the largest exchange by liquidity, or it's on and off 1 and 2. So a massive bonus there. A really strong update, of course, and it is on its way to becoming a massive coin. So yeah, getting listed on there is a fantastic move, and we've been told to expect that on Monday. Okay, so ERK listing on Monday. I'm just trying to think of other updates that we have going on at the minute. Obviously, for the servers nodes, guys, so for anybody that wants to stake, and again, you can actually earn passively via staking Eureka coin if you want to do that, and you don't want to have any of the stresses or anything like that of needing to run a node, or if you don't have any technical skills and wouldn't know where to begin, that's completely fine. I think the cost is coming in at about $12 a month. You can actually have a server run by us in the company, of which will run your node for you. So again, completely passive, will cost $12 a month, but obviously you make back money from the coins as well. So a passive earning in that respect too. Eureka being a massive store of value in its own right. Okay, so yeah, that's that's an absolutely whopping mega exciting announcement, so we can just spend a few seconds just looking and admiring on that one. Okay, so next we're going to come across to another exchange that we've actually agreed listing on. Okay, and we're going to have listing on here across expected over the next probably 10 days, whilst all of the technical work and everything is all ongoing to actually add ERK to these markets as well. And this is Consbit. Okay, so this again is a very up and coming exchange, to be honest. It's been going about 2 years, but if we come across the coin market cap, we can see that there's HitBTC, so in at number 2 today. Yesterday it was in number 1 for a bit, but you can see that it's battling it out. Not much in it between the top 2 there. If we come down here, number 16, so it's in the top 20 exchanges regularly, okay, and today it's at 16. Started on August 2018. All right, it's got just under $14 million of actual liquidity, guys. Okay, now for an exchange, liquidity is the important bit because that's the amount of actual buy and sell orders that you've got actively in the order book, which is a real good indicator as to whether or not there's actually any activity on an exchange. Now, disregard the volume part if you want my advice, guys, because especially owning an exchange, I could tell you how easily these things are manipulated. Okay, liquidity is what you want to know because liquidity is what proves that there's actually buy and sell orders actively on the exchange. So if we go into Coinsbit and we just have a look here, guys, you can see all of your usual functions, very nice interface, and all of the different bits and pieces that obviously you can do across the exchange too. But most important thing for us is another market for ERK to be listed on. Something special with Coinsbit actually with regards to the ERK markets. ERK will be listed against BTC. It will be listed against USDT. It will also be listed against Euro, and it will also be listed against the USD. They are also talking about adding GBP. So when they do that, obviously we'll probably be looking at adding that too. So yeah, all across here, BTC, stable coins, we obviously select USDT, USD and Euro. That means that you can buy ERK with a card. It also means if you sell ERK into one of these markets, it means that you can withdraw the fiat directly back to your bank account, okay? So you cannot get much more user-friendly than that. For people that are concerned about any fees or anything and withdrawing ERK, needing to withdraw it to BTC to obviously withdraw it back to fiat, if you want to do that for whatever reason, then you will be able to do that using these markets, okay? So that's the Euro and the Euro and USD. Having it paired to markets of which the people can actually buy with directly from a card as well will naturally bring volume in its own right too. So that in itself is a very, very exciting aspect, and I'm sure it's going to be a massively powerful one too. Okay, moving on from the exchanges. If I talk about very, very briefly, if I talk about our own exchange, whilst we just wait for that to load. Okay, because I know something that people have been massively excited about, and it is going to be a great big income stream coming along for ERK as well, and obviously for mypassivetrades too, is our arbitrage bot trading. In particular, well, just the arbitrage side in itself, obviously, is going to be very profitable as well. It's going to bring a lot more traction across onto the exchange too. Not that, although you can clearly see down here that there's a lot of activity ongoing. But yeah, something that's going to be massively powerful for this is up here. What you will see, and it will be up and around this area up the top here by logging, there will be a button and it's going to say choose liquidity provider. You're going to click on it. It's going to show you the major exchanges that we have already integrated and that we will be integrating across here. You will be able to click on them. All of this, okay, so at the minute this is probably plugged into either OKX or HitBTC at this given second, and that the chart will be reflecting the same thing, etc., etc. If I click there, I could say click on OKX. All of this immediately will change to OKX. I can click on, thinking of another exchange that we will be adding, Huobi. I can click on Huobi and it will add up all Huobi here, okay? Then when I go and put in a trade for say BTC, LTC markets or BTC, USDT markets, or any of the major pairs that are listed, or for any pair that we list that is equally listed on there, you will be able to trade it directly from this platform. Therefore, meaning that you only do one form of KYC, but also meaning that for arbitrage, you will be able to see, we will also have another tab that will be a statistics page of which will show you the prices between the order books on each So probably the top 2 buy orders, top 2 sell orders on each exchange. So you'll be able to go through, you'll be able to see what the price difference is on the exchange. You'll be able to click on one and buy. Boom, 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 buy. Click on the next one where you know that the value of it is higher and sell. Okay, that's how manually you will be able to earn a lot. We will actually have a bot as well in the background that will be working on behalf of the company, creating profits for everybody, that will be doing it on an automated process as well. So that in its own right, I think, is going to be a massive, massive element too. Again, something that makes me feel like a school child again. All right, guys, so coming across, come back to my passive trades now, shall we? All right, so you can see how this one very simple site where you buy a very simple package unlocks you into some amazing technology and into obviously a cashback program that's backed by real businesses, okay, with multiple income streams, built for complete strength. And I mean, we're even able to weather the existing storm that's going on in the world around us. So I think I will say that that is it for this particular video today. I hope that this has been useful for you. Please make sure you do subscribe to our channel. Please make sure that you do leave a comment below if you found this useful. And of course, if you have any questions, then feel free to ask away. We are here. Transparency is massively important to us, and we are always here to support you. So that's it from me. I hope you will have a fantastic day, and I'm sure we will speak again very soon. Goodbye for now.